Two teams. Clark with plenty of veteran talent. Do you expect this to be a thinking man's game?
Maybe a little more so than typical games because of the quality of players and the IQ that is represented on both of these teams. I mean, they're experienced, they're smart, they're tough. You won't see a lot of rookie mistakes in this matchup.
Now Golden State's starting five. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Curry is out there with Moody. And it's Post in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
You know, you got to keep your feet if you're the defense, because once Gordon gets you off balance, he just goes right into the contact.
Wow, well, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Now here's Curry. Driving to the basket. Green inside. Watson's there. And Green slams it in.
Green showing you some real attitude on that throwdown.
And we saw last season the Nuggets, GA, in the final week of the regular season, making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seems like there's been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
Guys, I like the hustle from Jokic. I mean, this guy knows exactly how to get to his spots in transition.
Now here's Curry. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Post. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on him.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. I asked him about keys to the game, and he said all roads lead to Steph Curry, in particular, his movement off ball. Coach said even when you try to switch, he finds little pockets of space, then he uses that quick trigger to beat closeouts. It's never an easy matchup. Back to you, Kevin.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And Jokic gets it to go. Jokic has got 6.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Over to the left wing. Brown against Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation. Denver in the lead. Murray scanning the floor. To the middle. And Jokic slams it in.
Well, I tell you what, passes like that from Murray will keep his teammates working hard to get open because they know he'll find it.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
That tenacity on the drive. Murray is at his absolute best when he's in attack mode.
Outside, Green. Lays it up off the glass. Green's got his second basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Curry passes to Green. Curry. The kick outside to Butler. Lock at 6. Over in the corner, Green. The 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. Now Gordon. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Oh, he jams it right over Draymond Green. Wow.
You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game. Always looking to bring the thunder.
Out to the right wing. Here's Post. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Curry. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Nuggets lead by 7. And back with the start of the second quarter in just. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Watson in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. There's Green with the 3. It's hauled in by Watson. Denver leading by 7. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That's how they use a size mismatch in tight. Take it to the rack.
Clark, there's no question Peyton Watson is a player on the rise.
Yeah, and I think his ceiling is pretty high. I mean, he's a high-effort guy, seems to be a high-character guy because he's always ready whenever his number is called, and he produces in short stints of playing time. The versatility he brings defensively, major value added.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Curry. The focus from Curry. Gets it to fall inside.
Boy, Curry is just such a fabulous shot maker. Really knows how to adjust his motion for any distance or defense.
Outside Butler. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
On the wing, Green. That 3 off the mark. The Nuggets leading by 7. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Stephen Curry here starts complaining about all the threes. He said it's new and everybody has their opinion. It's not like I can go out and do a 360 windmill, drive down the lane, and dunk on somebody. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping to keep shooting threes, so don't worry about that. Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, you're right. That is his superpower. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. 5 to shoot. Stolen by Brown. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Gordon. Back to Brown. Just 4 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Murray, no good. Warriors trail by 9. Pass to Post. All alone. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists tonight. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, you think of how much more of a court that has to be covered in the style. You have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
Butler sets a screen for Curry. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows.
And it looks like, yep, it's the coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And, guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And right now, Jokic has it going on. He's doing whatever he wants to out there.
Here's Curry going inside. Chalk up 2 there. Curry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
Jokic with his screen on Butler. And it's Murray penetrating.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Rost has got 10 points in the game.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Count it.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Curry's shot is off. Gets it off. That one doesn't go. Jokic firing on all cylinders for Denver. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's done it fantastic. Job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Horford. Then there's Payton. Then it's Hield. And it's Podziemski in at the 1. And Kuminga throws it down.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
Down low, it's stolen by Kuminga. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Kuminga. Horford sets a screen for Kuminga. Outside, Horford. No good on the three. The Nuggets leading by 8. Outside Hardaway. Screened by Valanciunas. Hardaway passes to Valanciunas. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And how about the awareness from Valanciunas? He read the pick and roll coverage there beautifully. Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And it's Johnson penetrating, and he uses the glass on the layup. Johnson's got the lead up to 12 now for the Nuggets.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone contributing.
Here's Brown. Sweet little floater. Brown's got his first 2 points.
You know, Brown has one of the softest touches in the league with the floater.
Rebounded by Valanciunas. The Nuggets leading by 14. Valanciunas sets a screen for Brown. Pass to Valanciunas. Releases. Nails the baby hook. Valanciunas has got his second basket of the game.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And stolen by Horford. It's stolen by Brown. To the inside. Najee passes to Valanciunas.
2 minutes.
Lays it up and banks it in. Valanciunas has got 6 in the quarter.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Commissioner Silver talked about health, and he said that some of the injuries that our young players are experiencing are overuse injuries. In earlier eras, players at school participated in different sports depending on the season. He said perhaps a return to that approach is warranted. Kevin, back to you.
Interesting thought. Okay, Allie, we thank you.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And the shot is good.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
On the wing, Johnson. There's 48 seconds left here in the third quarter. To the paint. Up and in on the layup. Valanciunas has got 8 points.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Horford has a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper.
Stretching the floor, Big Al Horford doing his part.
Brown deciding where to go with it. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Back to Horford. Shoots the three. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Denver Nuggets finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest.
Wow, my goodness. Man. Hey, and we We all know Gordon's a terrific jammer now. He loves throwing it down.
Here's Curry. Basket counts.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Gordon with a screen on Butler. In the corner, it's Brown. Off target from three-point range.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Curry outside. Curry! What else is new?
3-point.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Jokic with the bucket.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Jokic, the rebound by Post.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
Here's Butler. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
Here's Brown. Defended by Moody. Brown, the pass to Gordon. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Gordon's got 4 this quarter.
Well, I like the fact that Gordon shows you nice skill there in picking apart the defense on the screen and roll.
Brown against Butler. Green outside. Shot clock at 5. Puts it right back up and in.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
Green with a screen for Curry. Off the glass.
High drama here, guys. I mean, they've managed to get hot just when it looked like this thing was out of reach.
And what a huge injection of energy they got here in crunch time. Suddenly, they're an offensive juggernaut.
Murray. Jokic. Jokic doing the job inside.
Savvy, size, length, strength, touch. Jokic a low down on the blocks.
Lets it go. No problem with the wide open J.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Yep, that's going to go in.
Have a lot of respect for Jokic's feel for the game. He plays the right way, sees everything, great vision, and he processes what he sees so quickly.
Stolen by Gordon. Watson with it. Curry meets him. Nice use of the glass. The finish.
Yeah, he's like a one-man band out there, dialed in and on the attack.
Curry, and there's the drive. Rebounded by Brown. Denver leading by 12. Murray outside. The putback. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Nuggets.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
But you know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jokic.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Outside Butler. Takes it inside. Rips it down with 2 hands. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They led by as many as 18 points. Butler with the rebound. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage, and they're great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that'll do it, folks. Alongside
like to see tonight. Great guard play on both sides.
Well, these matchups can be so compelling. You know you're going to get elite ball handling, passing, shot creation. No question, this one's going to be entertaining to watch.
Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Tumani Kamara out there with Avdia. Then there's Drew Holiday. Then there's Damian Lillard. And it's Klingon in at the 5, down low.
Well, we've seen very few superstars as unselfish as Jokic. He'll play whatever role is necessary for his team to win.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And he knocks down the first one. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Now here's Klingon. Portland moving it around. 5 on the clock. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Gordon with it. Avdia picks him up. Watson passes to Gordon. Nifty move. And the layup is up and in.
Well, Gordon does his job on the screen and gets rewarded with the bucket.
Lillard looking around. Pass to Klingon. Yes! Great play by Lillard to set it up.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
A nice shot by Watson.
It all happened in an instant. Turning defense into offense. Love it.
And the speed of that transition score. From defense to offense, able to take advantage before they can get set.
Now here's Watson. Driving in. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he said,
oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible. My goodness, Aaron Gordon putting on a show.
Klingon's shot is off.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, but it worked out for them that time.
And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
He's off on the first. Well, there's a lot to like about Jokic. But, Stan, you wanted to highlight a very specific skill.
Yeah, B.A., it's his fundamentals on the offensive glass. When he rebounds, he keeps it up high so that he can put it right back up. Bigs need to learn not to bring the ball down.
And if you're guarding Dame in the pick and roll, you need to stop the ball. Lillard can just eat you alive.
They recover it. The three. Jokic, no good. Blazers trail by 5. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Portland Trailblazers in year 3 of a rebuild, wins are hard to come by in the loaded West, but acquiring young, talented players like Denny Avdia is a nice start. He said, quote, "The team is young, we're real athletic, we all compete, everybody wants to work and wants to improve." Back to you, B.A.
Young and hungry. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Lillard's got his second basket on the night.
Lillard gets so much lift on his three-pointers, it's almost effortless how he shoots.
Watson passes to Jokic. Right side Murray. Gordon outside. The steal. Here's Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
Just a smart hustle play from Holiday. Running the floor and getting that fast break bucket.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
one of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
High arcing shot. Out to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Back to Klingon. Portland needs to get off a shot here. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Gordon. And again, it's Denver missing. Now Portland with it. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Lillard passes to Holiday. Back to Lillard. 12 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Sinks it from distance. Lillard's got 9.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
So the Trailblazers 5 right now. Denny Avdia out there with Donovan Klingon. Then there's Tumani Kamara. Then there's Drew Holiday. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position. Lillard with the touch inside.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team.
To the paint. And the dunk by Jokic.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Lillard with the ball. He's got 13. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Peyton Watson. You look at the career of Damian Lillard. He's provided some unforgettable moments, Grant.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. And I remember you were on the call for one of those moments. That unfathomable series. Ending buzzer beater he hit against the Thunder.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
With some arc. Oh, Lillard with a masterful touch on the floater.
Inside, Lillard can deliver. He's a skilled finisher.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Off target from three-point range.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Lillard with the ball. He's against Watson. And he gets the bucket. And now it's a 9-point Portland lead.
At 7-2, Donovan Klingon is a mountain of a man.
Watson passes to Brown. Here's Gordon. Fires for 3. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Gordon's got 9 points.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Now here's Lillard, defended by Watson. Lillard can't get it to go.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Kamara with it. He's picked up by Brown. And the basket by Holiday. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
I think Holiday knew there'd be some contact here, so he was ready to outwork it.
Outside Brown. Gordon, the pass to Murray. 6 to shoot, and Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
Lillard outside to the middle. Here's Klingon. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Call still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he can't get the first one.
And one look at Donovan Klingon, and you see why scouts were excited about him. 7'2" with a great build. You can only imagine the intimidating presence he could become on the floor.
Coach, the defense has been ahead of the schedule for Portland. Where do they take the next step in that regard?
Well, first off, BA, they can do much better on the defensive boards. Also, cutting down their careless fouls. Those are things they have to look to clean up.
And the basket by Jokic.
Well, how many times have we seen that? Jokic is making something out of nothing.
Pass to Klingon. Stolen by Jokic. Gordon against Avdia. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point in the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Jokic the screen. Brown passes to Watson. Down low. They kick it out to Murray. Three-pointer, no good. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for Portland. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
We've got Zeke Naji. Tim Hardaway is out there with Bruce Brown. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for David Adelman. Three-pointer Sharp. Up again. Oh, throw it down. Robert Williams on the follow.
Well, every team needs a guy like Williams who's willing to do the dirty.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Hardaway. Valanciunas with a screen on Sharp. Just 4 to shoot. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Strong finish by Valanciunas. He likes exerting his will close to the rim.
Grant outside. 4-3. Valanciunas with a rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Hardaway to pass to Johnson. Williams grabs the board. Portland leading by 3. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Henderson the pass to Grant. Yep, that one goes. Grant's got his first points of the game.
I like wings who can score inside. Grant showing that skill.
And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Nuggets on D. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Sharp, no good. Nuggets trail by 5. And what you like about Jeremy Grant, the consistency from year to year, Stan.
Yeah, BA, he can shoot it, but defensively, you can put him on the opponent's best scorer. 3 and D and then some. Such a reliable vet for this team.
To the inside. And Williams with the basket on the assist by Henderson. And it's a 7-point Portland lead.
Well, a throwback big. Williams almost exclusively operates around the hoop.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Much to the fans' delight, Stan. Shaden Sharp's dunks are already legend in some parts.
Well, BA, he does stuff that makes you shake your head, and it gets a ridiculous amount of airtime. Certainly an entertaining young player to watch.
Some breakthrough contributions for the Nuggets from Christian Brown and Aaron Gordon. Grant elevating their games.
But at the same time, Denver's depth has been a concern. You know, BA, we know what Jokic can do, but he needs help to win another ring. Yeah, already a pretty cunning defender. Henderson finds chances to swipe the ball and sets the play in motion.
Now Portland with it. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Pass to Thibault. Fires from deep. Nails it from 3. Thibault's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Henderson, the pass to Williams. Here's Thibault, defended by Hardaway. Clock at 6. Williams, a screen on Brown. Henderson drives in. And he elevates for the slam dunk over Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Henderson scanning the floor. On the take, and he elevates for the slam dunk over Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah, love seeing the young guard Henderson take charge like this, making things happen on the drive.
Grant outside, fires the 3, gets the 3 ball to go. Grant's got 5 points.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Now the Blazers on the move.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Trailblazers out in front. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court right now for Portland, we've got Donovan Clingan, Tumani Kamara out there with Avdia. Then there's Damian Lillard, and it's Holiday in at the 2. Avdia, good. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Now Klingon. Basket counts.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
A nice shot by Watson.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Now here's Lillard, defended by Watson. Pass to Klingon. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. And Gordon with the big finish.
Yeah, he's an above-the-rim athlete. Gordon on the attack.
Count that bucket. Klingon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Too easy for a guy of his caliber. The D must put up more of a fight down there.
Yeah, they can't let him even get into that space. If he gets good position on the block, it's trouble.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Murray, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one's on to Monty Kamara. Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality.
And during the Nuggets' 2023 title run, Jamal Murray was absolutely incredible, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., you know, they don't even get there without a healthy Murray. He put up 33 a game against the Lakers in the conference finals, repeatedly making tough, contested clutch shots.
Pass to Jokic. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Can't connect from long distance. And there's the lob.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Portland leading by 17.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Trailblazers.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And what a huge performance it was for Damian Lillard.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
And it's Lillard penetrating.
For a 7'2" guy like Donovan Klingon, must be easy to jam it.
Denver moving it around. Drives to the hoop. Jokic is double. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line for your Nuggets.
He does not get the second one.
Well, you never want to leave points at the line, especially when you're down late.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Avdia pulls it in.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Gordon against Lillard. Wing shot on the way. They get it again. This one for 3. He can't hit that time.
Just too many missed threes for him tonight. He must be sharper here down the stretch.
And here's Holiday. Fires from way outside. It's off. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
Up next, the Warriors. Taking up. The Trailblazers or the Warriors, the goal is to get better each and every time they take the floor, continuing to build their chemistry and connection, the unspoken bond that yields victory. Blazers, Warriors, coming right up. The starters for the Portland Trailblazers, Damian Lillard out there with Holiday. Then there's Toumani Camara. Then it's Denny Avdia, and it's Klingon in at the 5 down low. Now, here's Moody. After the miss from Damian Lillard, 6 to shoot. Curry with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. The shot by Curry, no good.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Curry against Avdia. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. 2 of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Back to Camara. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And it's Avdia off the drive.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
And so just over a minute and a half played. And a deep three from Curry. And Damian Lillard pulls it down. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Iman Green with the rebound. Outside Curry. Butler is screen on Holiday. Pass to Butler. Back to Curry. With the drive. And the layup is good.
I mean, he is so lethal on the drive. Once Curry knifes inside, there's little you can do to stop him.
Lillard attacking, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Here is Lillard after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Here's Camara. Curry with the rebound. Golden State's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. Jim, you wouldn't know it now. Camara, a late second-round pick back in 2023.
Well, Kevin, he's proven himself now. His defense is what first stood out, but now his offense has taken a leap forward.
That's a 2 from Lillard. The Warriors pull it in. In the corner, Moody with it. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. It doesn't go for him. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. They trail by 1. Outside Holiday. Back to Lillard. Lets the three fly. And it's Curry with the rebound. Warriors have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Butler sets a screen for Curry. And that one, good. Curry's got 7.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
There's a screen. And Lillard kicks to Avdia. Back to Lillard. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Moody. Off target with his 3. Trailblazers trail by 3. Avdia with a screen for Lillard. Outside Holiday. Will it go? And it's Lillard missing.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Here he goes. Off on the layup.
Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
And so the first quarter is in the books. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And the Warriors got... What jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
They've been active, they've been disruptive, but now the question is, can they maintain this level of intensity?
Up front, it'll be Green in post. Stephen Curry's out there with Moody. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. That's the Warriors 5. To the left side wing. Tipped away. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break.
Great speed and tricks on the drive. Holiday excels at putting defenses in those compromising positions.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Both free throws good from Holiday.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Here's Curry. And Klingon pulls it down. Trailblazers trail by 5. Lillard the pass to Holiday. Now here's Lillard, defended by Moody. Looking to get back on track here. He lays it in.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Curry against Holiday. Butler is screen on Holiday. Here's Curry with the 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And for Portland, they're shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Post. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Moody. Golden State moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Trailblazers trail by 3. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning. A powerhouse slam. Klingon gave it everything on that one.
Now, here's Moody. He started close. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. Lillard outside. To the hoop. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move. And he's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Moses Moody. Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, And Dane.
Here's Curry. And foul on the shot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
What constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Lillard attacking. Here's Klingon. And Moody pulls it down. Warriors have gone 2 of 5 in the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Green finds Curry. Back to Green from downtown. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Green's got 5 points so far.
And great offensive instincts from Green. Goes into the shot the moment he catches the ball.
Floats one up. Lillard misses. Warriors leading by 5. The kick outside to Butler. Green with a screen for Butler. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Here's Kamara. And slam dunk by Kamara.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Outside, Avdia. So the wing on the left. 35 seconds left to play in the first half. And he dunks it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Lillard dishes to Avdia. Lillard attacks. Wow, what a play!
Unbelievable!
Oh! Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Warriors lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first pass.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
On the court for the Trailblazers, Henderson and Sharp are the guards. And at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. And it's Williams at the 5 spot.
And good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot. The Warriors at last season's trade deadline swinging the deal for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry said him signing an extension is big. He's committed for this run. It creates expectations, which I love. We all thrive off of that energy and that kind of environment. We are up for the challenge. Back to you.
They're clearly all in. Allie, we thank you very much.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Some early scuffles for the 3rd pick overall in 2023, but Tim Scoot Henderson coming on strong.
Well, he is slowly improving his efficiency. He has a long way to go, but with those physical tools, and work ethic, I wouldn't bet against him.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, that's an explosive move right there, and it was perfectly timed.
By Hield, nobody around. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Pass to Sharp. Oh, and the jam by Sharp.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And we see Brandon Pajemski. He's been a valuable player, Tim, since his first day in the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, he's just the type of guy every team could use. He's a winner, high IQ, a hustle player who connects the game, and he can hit shots from deep.
Into the lane, and Henderson throws it down hard.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
Sharp against Hield. Williams with the block, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Portland on defense. It's a one-point game. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Payton. Still scoreless. Pass to Jackson Davis. Taken away by Williams.
It's an awkward pass to try to make on the interior.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. The shot by Sharp, nobody around, traps in the tray. Sharp's got 7 now in this quarter.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's rank.
Three-pointer Hield. The rebound by Grant. And Portland with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. And then Henderson with the dunk.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
When you have someone running point who's also a factor at the rim like that, it's a huge advantage.
Because you have to respect that outside shot. The drive is often there for Hield.
And then Henderson with the dunk.
And offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. On the wing, Payton. With the drive. Pass to Hield. And it's Pajemski in the corner. The putback goes back up. Williams with the block.
You know, the reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooting. And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Here's Henderson, and he dumps it right in, right on Buddy Hield. Oh, man.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better. He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
Now here's Hield. He has 6. Here's what a slam!
Clean that up!
Explosive play by Hield, taking off and slamming that one down before the D could react.
Henderson, no good. Warriors trail by 5. Pass to Santos. And stolen by Thibault. Inside, here's Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
and he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Moses Moody is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Post in its center, locking down the middle. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Lillard with no one around. And he stays with it. Shot clock at 6. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. A second chance effort. And that one comes up a bit short. And here's Curry who brings it up for the Warriors. And the foul called on Toumani Camara. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Butler, a screen on Holiday. Curry. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
Stephen Curry hits them both. Trailblazers leading by 4. Lillard outside. Avdia with a screen for Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
Pass to Post. Green deciding where to go with it. There's the 3. Portland grabs the miss. To the middle. Here's Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
Beautiful offense. Lillard creates time and again down the floor, whether it be for himself or for his teammates. And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Pass to Klingon. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
One-handed!
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
It's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Outside Lillard.
Yeah, you never want to...
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
There's the steal. Here's Green. Butler. Butler loves the three-point look.
And Butler, no stranger to these pressure situations. A big-time gamer who knows how to take over on key possessions.
Good on the basket.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Curry driving to the basket. What a finesse finish on the wing.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Oh, what a play inside.
His team is in a tight spot, but Lillard keeps his cool, totally focused on getting them what they need.
Curry against Holiday. Curry always finds a way. This time inside.
challenge and gets that big basket to fall.
Lillard. Strong move off the glass.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
Curry is inside, guarded by Holiday. Green with a screen on Holiday. Now Curry, 5 on the clock. 11 feet away. That one misses. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, the one-handed hammer.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
And it's the Warriors' ball. Curry fires. And the 3 misses.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Lillard! And so it's Portland winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
Thanks for joining. Joining us on 2K Sports. Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. And it's Watson in at the small forward position. And for the Warriors, the combo up front is Draymond and post. Moody is out there with Steph and Curry. And it's Butler in at the 3.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
Well, Richard, Draymond Green credits you for giving him some important advice as a rookie.
I just encouraged him to be himself and told him that he's going to have to live with techs and fines because he is at his best when he is towing that line.
Now here's Brown. Jokic with a screen on Curry. Here's Brown, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Green for 3. Gordon pulls it in. And Gordon has got the ball here for Denver. The drive by Brown. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And once Gordon spots an open guy, he immediately moves the ball. Just well-coached offense right there.
Curry with it. Guarded out by Watson. Outside for Green. And stolen by Brown. Murray passes to Watson. Back to Murray. Screen by Gordon. Back to Murray. 5 to shoot. Denver needs to get off a shot. Butler with the ball. He's against Watson. Butler, good.
Putting his body to work in the paint. Butler using his athletic skills to get it done.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He told me there's no real way to stop Nikola Jokic. He can score on anyone, and when you try to double him, he dissects you with his passing, which is arguably his most dangerous trait. Coach continued, you can pick your poison with Joker, but either way, you are getting poisoned. Guys, back over to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. Outside Curry. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Curry. Not a lot of room. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nuggets.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Now here's Curry. Shot clock at 6. And Post gets it to go. Post has gotten his second bucket.
This man sees everything on the court. Curry just dropping dimes out there.
Murray passes to Jokic. And the layup is good off the glass. Jokic has got 8 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Watson. No points yet. Screen by Gordon. Watson passes to Gordon. Outside Brown. Back to Gordon. They kick it out to Murray. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Terrific up-tempo play by Murray. Gets the ball, and moments later, he has a shot up.
Outside Curry. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
There's 48 seconds left in the first. They set the pick. Here's Curry. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, Curry's accuracy makes the mid-range easy pickings. He just goes up, nails the shot with ease.
Outside Watson. Jokic with a screen on Curry. Watson passes to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Here's Green, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. He's got 5.
Zero fear in Green's game. Loves mixing it up down low.
Outside Murray. Outside Watson. Back to Murray. It's been all about Nikola Jokic for the Nuggets. 8 points in the quarter, showing how And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Butler and Draymond in the 3 and the 4. Stephen Curry is out there with Moody. And it's Post in at the 5, down low. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. Left side, Green. Gordon with a steal. And Denver pushing it up now. Murray against Green. Murray passes to Jokic. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it. Well, Richard, for this Warriors team, that Steph Curry injury in the playoffs proved huge.
Yeah, Steph is just so important. He strained his hamstring in game 1 of that second-round series against Minnesota. And once that happened, Golden State really never had a shot in the series. Just shows how valuable he is to the organization.
Pass to Green. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Denver.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Jokic in the post. Green covering. And here's Gordon from the arc. Here's Jokic. Up top, Gordon. Green covering. Just 5 on the clock. Jokic with a screen on Butler. Brown passes to Jokic. The putback. Butler with a steal. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, "Basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home, something that's more important than basketball." Back to you.
Some good perspective. Thank you very much for the report, Allie.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Murray passes to Jokic. Throw it down, Nikola.
So dangerous in the pick and roll. Murray moving that ball, creating for others.
Outside Curry. There's a screen. And an intentional foul right there.
Peyton Watson. First personal foul. First team foul.
Curry looking it over. 6 to shoot. Pass to Green to stop the drought. And again, no good by Golden State.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Murray passes to Jokic. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity to 3-point play. It's going to be on Quentin Post. Denver shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
They kick it out to Murray. Murray on the move. And And it's Murray finishing it off.
What a dynamic drive by Murray, upsetting the defense and getting him to a shot.
Curry passes to Moody. And here's Green from the arc. Count it. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Now here's Murray. Moody defends. Murray passes to Jokic. And here's Brown. Back to Jokic. Got it! Jokic down low.
Helps his team in so many ways. Jokic is more than just a leader.
And stolen by Jokic. It's Watson on the wing. Butler covering. Watson passes to Jokic. Back to Watson. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Brown. Over Moody. The shot by Brown, no good.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Post shot, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Murray finds Jokic. Murray against Curry. Gordon with a screen on Curry. Murray gets it done inside.
Yeah, nice play by Murray. A big guard who is unafraid to mix it up inside.
On the attack, Curry. It's deflected. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The putback. He goes up again. And that's a foul. Called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game. 19 seconds left in the first half of this game. Right side Brown. Clock at 6. Here's Gordon. Drops in the layup for 2. Gordon's got his second basket of the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop. That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. The Nuggets on top. They lead by 13. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Here with Coach Steve.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
On the court right now for the Nuggets. Zeke Naji out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Cameron Johnson. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's Brown in at the point guard position.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. The Nuggets lead by 12. Naji sets a screen. Payton against Johnson. Outside, Brown to the paint. Here's Hardaway. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. And the Warriors shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. To the middle. Hardaway, the pass to Naji. Denver moving it around. Johnson against Hield. Johnson with a bucket. And the Nuggets lead by 14.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Jackson Davis a screen. Floats one up, and Hield lays it in.
So effective with the floater. Hield doesn't shy away from taking these types of shots.
Valanciunas sets a screen. Brown passes to Valanciunas. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Back to Valanciunas. Pass to Johnson. Oh, stolen by Payton. They push it up 4 on 3. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Healed on the wing. Defended by Hardaway. Now here's Jackson Davis. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Brown passes to Najee. Valanciunas with a screen on Kuminga. Inside. Valanciunas, good.
And check out how in sync Valanciunas is with the ball handler. They've clearly practiced that move plenty of times.
For over a decade, Jonas Valanciunas has been a physical presence down low, RJ.
And he's shown that he's capable of hitting threes, but he is still at his best on the inside. Rebounding, setting screens, rolling hard, and doing quite a bit of damage in the post.
Warriors trail by 12. Pass to Jackson Davis. Count it. Jackson Davis has got 5 points in the quarter. For Denver, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Outside, Brown. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Healed against Hardaway. On the wing, Payton. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
1:49 left in the third. Uh-oh, Kuminga on the take. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. That free throw good from Kuminga. Here's Brown. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his first foul of the game. There's 1:34 left in the third. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's foul number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Golden State ball.
Warriors trail by 9. Hield, a screen on Brown. Pass to Jackson Davis. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Hardaway, the pass to Najee. Doubled by Kuminga. Valanciunas sets a screen. Johnson finds Valanciunas. The rebound by Payton. The Warriors have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Nice shot by Kuminga.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Brown. Kuminga pulls it in.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
It's stolen by Johnson. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Najee passes to Valanciunas. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. Trace Jackson Davis picks one up, and it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. And Denver will go for a different look here. Aaron Gordon's checked in for Najee. Watson comes in for Johnson. Brown's checked in for Hardaway. And Murray subbed in for Brown. Here's Curry. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
It goes on Peyton Watson.
Look at Curry getting crafty, ensuring he gets fouled while in the act of shooting.
And so Curry nails both of them.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Outside Brown. And so it's the Denver Nuggets finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They're key to... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The combo up front is Draymond and post. Moody is out there with Stephen Curry, and it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And they call an illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Warriors trail by 8. Outside Curry. It's tipped. Green against Gordon. Pass to Jokic. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Jokic with a screen on Curry. Watson with it, picked up by post. Here's Jokic, 3 on the clock. It's stolen by Curry. Now Green fires the 3. And again, no good by Golden State.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
The court awareness on full display. Jokic is such a unique big man.
Now here's Curry, defended by Watson. Green, a screen. Curry, it's deflected. To the middle. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. They kick it out to Murray. And he lobs it up. Right side Watson. Shot clock at 6. Back to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Oh, this is Gordon at his best. Flying through the air and hammering home alley-oops with a little style.
And stolen by Jokic. And here we go, the Nuggets on the fast break.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Ooh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
Yeah, something else I love that they're doing is driving into the lane and getting the shots they want in penetration.
Curry with it. He's against Watson. And yes, sir! Hits the wide open J.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense. And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Post inside, working on Jokic. Going to work in the low block.
Well, Draymond has a special talent for setting guys up, especially for his position.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Curry. 1:51 left in the fourth. Count it!
The quickness of Curry makes quick defensive reads, knowing precisely when to knife inside.
Now Gordon. Up top, Jokic. And he slams it down.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Curry from inside.
Not just a jump shooter, Curry is so creative at figuring out little ways to score inside.
Gordon pulls it down.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
It's Watson on the wing. Butler covering. Butler with a steal. Here's Green. Curry against Murray. Outside Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Up again. Green. Oh, Green flexing on him with the strong finish.
Relentless. You will never outwork Draymond.
Murray. And he drives in.
Hey, guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Curry against Jokic. Butler with a steal. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Draymond Green misses the three. Outside Murray. Screen by Gordon. Murray drives in. That misses. So the Nuggets win it. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this... Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
Got a battle of the big men inside, Clark. Both teams with talented front courts.
Well, these teams rely heavily on their 4 and 5 guys, Kevin. It's going to be, I think, a lot of fun to watch. So keep that isolated cam on the paint area. That's where most of the action is going to take place.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. And it's Watson in at the 3, the small forward. Lillard misses. Down low. And Watson with the basket on the assist by Gordon. Watson's got his second bucket.
And Gordon is quick in everything he does. I mean, including how he passes the ball. This guy plays with great quickness.
Three-pointer, Lillard doesn't go for him. And here we go. Watson kicks to Murray. To the inside, stolen by Avdia. Here's Lillard. Here's Klingon. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Jokic.
And this young man lives on the offensive glass. Tough to stop Klingon when he's that close.
Now here's Murray. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I caught up with Coach Chauncey Billups. When asking him about their key to success, he immediately pointed to Jamal Murray. Coach said he's the conductor of their operation. If you want to slow them down, you go for the head of the snake, and that's Jamal. Keying in on the orchestrator sounds like a good plan. We'll see if they execute it. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Here's Klingon. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And Klingon uses his size well and just bullies his way through the defense.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Brown the pass to Watson. Jokic with the screen on Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. Jokic, no good.
He took it up strong, but the defense was ready for it.
Now, here's Lillard. He's covered by Watson. Beyond the arc, Damian Lillard, and that's good.
You just cannot permit Lillard to get into a zone from deep. I mean, once that happens, you can't turn the valve off.
This past postseason, the Nuggets, Clark, were a part of 2 thrilling Game 7 series.
Yes, indeed they were. They beat the Clippers in the first round and then fell to the Thunder in a very competitive series and ended up giving the eventual NBA champs their toughest test of the postseason.
And now, here comes Gordon leading the break. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now here's Gordon. Watson for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Klingon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the paint. Back to Holiday. To the middle. And it's Klingon with the jam.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Klingon looks to slam that one down whenever he gets a chance.
Over to the wing. Jokic inside. Klingon covering. Outside Gordon. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Klingon with the block.
Intimidation at the defensive end. That's something Klingon can provide right away, while the rest of his game is a bit of a work in progress.
Portland leading by 3. 1:03 left to play in the first quarter. Holiday, no one around him. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Well, that's a nice up-tempo play from Holiday. Got the rock and didn't waste any time finding the shot.
Jokic sets the screen for Murray. And Jokic throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Here's Murray, following the score by Damian Lillard.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on him.
Inside. Lillard outside. Klingon the screen for Lillard. Back to Klingon. And it's in there. 9 points for Donovan Klingon.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Murray. Klingon with the block. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Trailblazers lead by 6. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers?
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
Holiday out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Denny Avdia. Then there's Tamani Kamara. And it's Klingon in at the center. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. Well, Damian Lillard talked about what it would mean to his legacy to win a title. He said, "My body of work does speak for itself. I don't think I have to prove it to anybody. It's more for myself, honestly. And I just want to be like, yeah, I've done all these things, but I want a championship too." Back to you, Kevin.
Chasing that ring. Okay, Allie, thanks.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Well, Clark, we've all heard the stats on Nikola Jokic, but it doesn't tell the entire story, does it?
No, it doesn't tell the whole story, but it tells you a series of stories. I mean, Jokic is like the encyclopedia of basketball, Kevin. I mean, I just love watching him play. I mean, this guy does it his own way at his own pace, and his skill level is off the charts. His shot making is remarkable. His unorthodox way of doing what he does is a treat for all spectators of the game.
How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple. And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Lillard. Denver getting their last shot to go. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Pass to Watson. Jokic a screen to the inside. Good! Jokic can indeed take a little contact.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
And it's good for 2. Lillard's got 7 points in the game.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by the Nuggets.
Murray, the pass to Gordon. Klingon with the block. They recover it. Watson surveying the D. Yep, that one goes. Watson's got 6 in the quarter.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Lillard outside. 1:27 left now here in the second. The putback. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 8 rebounds in this game. Driving inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of this quarter. And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for Denver, Watson.
Both free throws good from Watson. 1:15 left in the second quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And it's Lillard missing.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
Watson dishes to Gordon. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Open shot. Holiday can't hit from 12. On offense, here are the Nuggets. They're on an 18-4 run right now. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Gordon goes in. Jokic rising up.
Adding new elements to his game. When Gordon is passing it like this, he's hard to guard.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Rebound by the Nuggets. Now Watson. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We've got more in store for you right after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. You need to take those lumps. Get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Second half is underway, and here's who David Adelman's got on the floor. We've got Hardaway. He's out there with Brown. Johnson is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. It's Najee in at the 4 spot. Najee passes to Valanciunas. Banked in off the glass. Valanciunas has got his first basket.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that 2-hander.
To the right side. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Johnson. Tries again. The kick out to Brown. Valanciunas sets a screen for Hardaway. And stolen by Williams. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Hardaway against Henderson. Down low. Here's Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
A nice shot by Brown. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And Williams with the stuff.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
Valanciunas sets a screen for Brown. Inside, taken away by Williams. Sharp, the pass to Grant. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Now just a 4-point Denver lead. Johnson outside. Back to Brown. Outside Hardaway. From past the arc. Got a piece of it. The Trailblazers have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. There's 5 for 5 from the floor. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Valanciunas, good.
Brown is a willing and able passer who typically makes the right play.
Here's Henderson. Oh!
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Pass to Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Henderson outside. Feigl for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Feigl's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Valanciunas with a screen on Sharp. Picks it out to Johnson. 19 seconds left to play in the third. Clock at 6. Pass to Najee. He's looking for Hardaway and finds him. And yes, it's good. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Right side, Williams. Over Valanciunas. No good on the last second attempt there. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Nuggets shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively. Donovan Clingan out there with Avdia. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then it's Holiday. And it's Kamare in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And Holiday has it in the corner. Lillard finds Kamara. 5 to shoot. Portland needs to get off a shot. Portland moving the ball around. Another shot, and it comes off the front of the rim.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Playing in the screen for Lillard. Pass to Avdia. Knocked loose, and it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Here's Clingan. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Diving in, and Watson slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Murray dishes to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Gordon so agile in the screen and roll. Exceptional at getting position in these sets.
Playing in the screen for Avdia. Oh, what a finish.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Count it!
You know, when Gordon is hitting this all the time, the defense will have to play up on him. Consistency is the key.
Outside Lillard. Here's Avdia, and stolen by Gordon. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Now Jokic.
Oh, man.
And he jams it in.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Jokic with the screen on Holiday. Off the glass.
Spectacular. I mean, lights out shooting here down the stretch. All of a sudden now they're in a position to win the game.
They've gotten hot at the best possible moment, putting on one heck of a run here now.
Lillard looking around. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And quickly making a change here. Reith is checked in. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Ball's not loose.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly.
And so the coach's challenge here comes into play.
At the line for your
Stance.
Difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
He drops the first one, and that trims the lead to 6.
Hey, certain guys just exude that it factor. Damian Lillard is a great player and a terrific leader. Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
And Murray, here we go. He finishes with a one-handed dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
And it's Murray penetrating. Brown, and here's Jokic. Jokic with the screen on Lillard. Now Jokic. Shot clock at 6. Another chance. And the crafty layup. Good.
Jokic is an absolute beast. He does it all at the offensive end. Scoring, passing, rebounding. He stuffs the stat sheet in a big way.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
So we see Denver get the win here. Terrific, Allie. Thanks. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
It'll be the Warriors off the tip. All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. Moody is out there with Stephen Curry, and it's Post in at the 5. Now here's Curry. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
No doubt. Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Graham.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
Here's Curry. There's a screen. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Oh, wow. What a dangerous move on that drive. I mean, when Dame is coming in strong, it is so tough to stop him.
Now here's Curry. Uses the glass on the layup. Curry's got 6.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And just a quick dribble right into his move. Lillard with the economy of motion.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
And the shot goes in.
It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. Lillard is a walking bucket.
Moody on the wing, defended by Lillard. Moody, good.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Lillard outside. The shot, no good. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. Back to Post, over Lillard. And there's another one for the Warriors.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. On the mark with the 15-footer. Give him 8.
Rock-solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Butler with the bucket.
Showing good vision. Finds an open teammate out on the perimeter.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I caught up with Coach Chauncey Billups. We talked about the challenge of facing off with Steph Curry, the three-point king. Coach said it's not just the threes that are concerned with Steph. It's how well he passes the ball. He's one of the best point guards ever, and Curry will get everyone else involved. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Yeah, be careful. Clinging kid bring down the house.
Outside Moody. There's the drive. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
And here's Lillard. Give him 8 points now. And the 3 off target. Outside Curry. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Klingon. Back to Holiday. Outside Kamara. 4 on the clock. And he goes in for the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
And he gets it to go. Lillard's got 10 points.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Now here's Curry. 12 points for him, and he makes it on the layup.
The speed of Curry's drive really makes some trouble for the defense, just cutting them to pieces.
Klingon with a screen. Lillard deciding where to go with it. Over Butler. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Warriors ahead. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And another thing they've done is look to shoot from the mid-range often. So far, it's really paying off for them.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. The combo up front is Draymond in post. Stephen Curry is out there with Moses Moody. And it's Butler in at the small forward. Outside Kamara. Back to Holiday. Kamara down low. He's covered by Curry. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
When you're facing a guy as massive as Klingon, you really have to be smart about boxing him out. I mean, he is so good on the offensive boards to be so young.
And stolen by Holiday. Out on his own on the break. It's Lillard finishing at the other end.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
Here's Curry. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But Grant, that can leave the team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Curry finds his way through inside.
Love the intensity from Curry, finding a way to work through the contact.
Here's Kamara. Back to Lillard. 5 on the clock. Portland needs to get off a shot here. Kamara, no good. The Warriors lead by 6. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Drew Holiday understands the big picture. He said, quote, basketball is a two-way sport. As much as you train offensively, you need to do the same thing defensively. Doing defensive slides, wall sits, things that help you with your legs and your base. I've done that since I was little. It helps. Brian, back to you.
An elite defender. Allie, thank you. And after not winning a title for the first 11 years of his career, Drew Holiday finally breaks through in 2021, Coach.
And another in 2024. Wherever Holiday has gone during his career, he's fit like a glove, B.A. He's an experienced veteran and a leader both on and off the floor.
Curry from inside.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate, exactly when his team needs it.
The three, here's Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Oh, serious gut check points from Moody.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this game.
And the dunk by Lillard.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team.
Curry passes to Green. Back to Curry. And there's a foul. It'll go on to Monty Kamara. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Curry against Holiday. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Pass to Kamara. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it.
Yeah, not a great pass there. You got to be on the same page as your teammates.
Curry against Holiday. Here goes Steph. Holiday grabs the miss.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
And his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Here's Post. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight here.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors, providing the scoring punch right now, putting up a cool 22. We'll be right back after this word. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised, but he's been focused on passing the ball. You gotta give him credit.
It's Scoot and Sharp in at the 1 and the 2. Feibel and Grant are at the forward spots. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Hield, a screen on Henderson. Clock at 4. Chalk up 2 there. Pajemski's got his first 2 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Gets stolen by Hield. Outside Payton. Down low, Jackson Davis. And he was fouled, and they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
First team foul.
And even with the coach's challenge in place,
Jackson Davis.
The ruling on the floor stands.
Review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That free throw misses. And he's good on the second. Here's Sharp. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, man. Sharp makes that look way too easy. That's elite bounce.
Pass to Santos. Three-pointer. Williams grabs the board. Blazers trail by 7. Here's Sharp with the drive, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
Hield drives in. Here's Jackson Davis. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Here's Sharp. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Outside for Grant. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Well, that's muscling your way in. Williams doing some heavy lifting inside.
Jackson Davis will screen. Here's Pajemski. Yep, that one goes. Pajemski's got 6. Blazers trail by 7. Sharp the bucket on the assist by Henderson.
Well, offensively, he's doing his best to keep them in this game, but they might need someone else to step up as well.
Pass to Santos. Shoots over Grant. Back to Pajemski. 6 to shoot to the inside. Here's Jackson Davis, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Henderson, right side. Pass to Williams. Now here's Henderson, defended by Pajemski. It's Sharp on the wing. Over heel. Sharp, no good.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
Here's Santos. He's covered by Grant. Here's Pajemski. No good on the triple. Blazers trail by 7. Here's Sharp. Oh! Wow.
Get out the way! Good, get out the way! That's an athletic play by Sharp, putting in the sweat to beat the other guys back on the fast break.
Here's Hield, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 7.
If the possession ends with a shot in close, you've done something right.
Here's Sharp. Here he goes. The Warriors pull it in. They've led by as much as 10. On the wing, Payton. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Second team foul.
For Portland, they've gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Pass to Avdia. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Portland shooting their first free throws of the game.
First team foul.
Free throw good. Avdia.
Denny Avdia taking 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. On the court for Golden State to start the 4th. Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. Moody is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Post in at the 5. Shot is good by Curry. Curry's got 26.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Back to Kamara. Pass to Klingon. And a nice finish on the layup.
And a high-effort play from Klingon, using his power to overcome the interior defense.
Curry looking it over. Driving to the basket. Green for 3. Avdia pulls it in. Blazers trail by 8. Here's Lillard. And that one goes in as he's fouled. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach.
Defensive foul.
Stays. We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out. Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
What a nice read by Green. He's got a basketball IQ off the charts, an incredible understanding of the game.
Outside Lillard. Outside Avdia. Now Lillard. Butler rips down the board.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
We know Green prefers to work up close. He loves getting those high percentage looks.
The drive by Lillard. Oh, the stuff!
Hey, they really needed that one. Big time move inside.
Yeah, look, that shot took loads of heart. Zero fear.
Holiday with the rebound. Blazers trail by 5. Lillard outside. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Klingon inside. He's against post, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Klingon. The Warriors lead by 5. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. And stolen by Holiday. Lillard with the ball. Oh, Lillard in traffic. Just so good.
Nice little adjustment by Lillard to get off the shot. He's a craftsman for sure.
Green outside. And he powers it down. One-handed.
Oh, what a sense for the moment. Green, big time bucket.
Blazers trail by 5. We've got 1:08 left to play in the fourth. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
What an important hoop for Klingon.
Green with a screen on Holiday. Here's Green. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Curry going inside. Holiday with the rebound. Lillard with the ball. Green picks him up.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Huge moment here.
Have to stay calm in these situations.
Outside Avdia to take the lead. It's good from beyond the arc.
That's an important bucket. Now they have to guard the perimeter tight. No threes at all.
On the attack, Curry. Klingon with the block.
Wow, great size and better positioning made that block possible from Klingon.
Outside Curry. Green with a screen on Holiday. Got it up in time. Oh, off target from downtown. So a close game sees Portland taking this one. That was an incredible...